The moment you've all been waiting for is finally here. It's time to find out which games dominated the competition and took home the coveted awards at this year's Gaming Awards ceremony. From epic adventures to mind-blowing graphics, these winning games have it all. But which titles will come out on top? Will your favorite game claim the top spot, or will a surprise contender steal the show? Join us as we reveal the winners and discover the very best in gaming for this year. Trust us, you won't want to miss it. But before we go ahead, make sure that you are subscribed to our channel. Elden Ring. In the 87 hours that it took me to beat Elden Ring, I was put through an absolute ringer of emotion. Anger as I was beaten down by its toughest challenges, exhilaration when I finally overcame them, and a fair amount of sorrow for the mountains of X I lost along the way to some of the toughest boss encounters From Software has ever conceived. But more than anything else, I was in near constant awe. From the many absolutely jaw-dropping vistas, the sheer scope of an absolutely enormous world, the frequently harrowing enemies, and the way in which Elden Ring nearly always rewarded my curiosity with either an interesting encounter, a valuable reward, or something even greater. Elden Ring took home the most important award of the year, along with 3 other accolades. Elden Ring was awarded with Game of the Year, recognizing a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. Best Game Direction, awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. Best Art Direction, for outstanding creative and / or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. Best RPG, for the best game designed with rich player character customization and progression, including massively multiplayer experiences. God of War Ragnarok. While playing God of War Ragnarok, it is clear that it is not a revolution. Rather, it's a refinement and very much a direct follow-up to 2018's soft reboot. But this remains one of the reasons why you should get a PS5. The story continues Kratos and Atreus' journey through godhood in the harsh Norse pantheon, and both combat and exploration feel familiar. From punching chests to find gear, to slicing through enemy flesh, it's like we never turned the console off at the end of the last quest. God of War Ragnarok took home the most awards. Best Narrative, for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game. Best Score / Music, for outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song, and / or licensed soundtrack. Best Audio Design, recognizing the best in-game audio and sound design. Best Performance, awarded to an individual for voice-over acting, motion, and / or performance capture. Innovation and Accessibility, recognizing software and / or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Best Action / Adventure Game, for the best action / adventure game, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Final Fantasy XIV Online. Final Fantasy XIV Online is a MMORPG, so its multiplayer core makes it stand out from the franchise's mostly single-player experiences. Yet the game incorporates a well-crafted story with exceptional dialogue, thoughtful and highly engaging gameplay systems, fantastic settings, and a ridiculous amount of content. It also gives you the reins, making your created avatar the narrative's centerpiece. The latest expansion, Shadowbringers, delivers even more content, including new regions, story developments, and gameplay tweaks. Final Fantasy XIV Online feels like a love letter to the series, as well as to the fans, and it's an experience that you don't want to miss. It took home 2 awards. Best Ongoing Game, awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Best Community Support, recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches. Stray. Stray is an excellent example of how a change of perspective can enliven a fictional setting to which we become habituated. Post-apocalyptic narratives have been done to death lately, but this one feels interesting because we experience it from such an unusual point of view. It also took home 2 awards. Best Indie Game, for outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system. Best Debut Indie Game, for the best debut game created by a new independent studio. As Dusk Falls. With As Dusk Falls, the interactive drama from British indie devs Interior Night, the opposite is true. There's a lot to like in the art and character design of this thriller, baked in orangey hues of a Dust Bowl, Arizona town, and with painterly renditions of its cast of brilliantly performed characters. It took home the award of Games for Impact for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. Moss, Book 2. If you enjoyed the first, you'll most certainly enjoy the second, if you don't mind the price. A great sequel that feels more like an extended DLC. Moss. Book 2 has great graphics, great animations, and fantastic sound. It's a no-brainer for fans of the original, but it's priced too high. It was awarded with Best VR/AR Game for the best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform. Bayonetta 3, with solid performance in docked and handheld modes, impressive visuals, non-stop action, and a hugely replayable campaign that's a joy from start to finish. This really is a huge celebration of everything we love about Bayonetta, an action all-timer and one of the gaming highlights of 2022 so far, on Switch or any other platform. It was given for the best action game, for the best game in the action genre focused primarily on combat. Multiversus. It's an awful lot floatier than other fighting games I've played. It's lacking a bit of weight, and characters can hover around for what occasionally feels like a lifetime. It starts to feel pretty good once you're in the flow of things though. It was awarded for being the best fighting game, for the best game designed primarily around head-to-head combat. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It was awarded Best Family Game, for the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Gran Turismo 7. It was awarded Best Sports/Racing Game, for the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game. Marvel Snap. It was awarded Best Mobile Game, for the best game playable on a mobile device. Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. It was awarded Best SIM/Strategy Game, best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. Splatoon 3. It was awarded Best Multiplayer Game, for outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game genre or platform. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. It was awarded Most Anticipated Game, recognizing an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forward. Valorant. It was awarded Best Esports Game, for the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience to players, inclusive of tournaments, community support, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. And there you have it, the complete list of this year's Gaming Award winners. From epic storylines to groundbreaking gameplay, these are the games that truly stood out from the rest. We hope you enjoyed this year's awards ceremony and that you discovered some new favorites along the way. If you liked today's video, then feel free to smash the subscribe button. Until next time, happy gaming!